So, we're going to be playing the Hermit here on Ascension 20. Bets are open. Will the Hermit defeat the Corrupt Heart at the end of the Spire? I get to sort of sit back and relax a little bit. I'm not planning on doing this run particularly quickly. I think this was another change to Morniao. You get informed of what relics are if you're going to random gamble for a relic, although not the boss relic, interestingly. So, our options are remove a card, 100 gold, obtain a curse and mummified hand, which could be the start of a very powerful curse deck on the Hermit, actually. Or lose your starting relic and obtain a random boss relic. Notably, the Hermit's starting relic is called the Old Locket. It gives you a memento, a curse card that retains, applying one vulnerable to everyone. So it's a rather useful damage multiplier in the early game. One turn of vuln holds up pretty well late game too. It does apply to you as well, and notably it doesn't exhaust when you play it, so if you play the memento you will draw it again. Are curses good for the shooter? Yes. So one of the major synergies on this character relates to curses. In particular, there are a lot of powers available to this character that interact with curses, either giving you block for curse drawn, or generating more curses, or allowing you to exhaust your curses for some kind of benefit. There's a lot of reasons to want curses on this Hermit character. So I think a curse and mummified hand could actually be a rather interesting way to get started here. Got Hexaghost at the end of the act. That's not too worrisome. Duster King says, love the idea of curse decks. One aspect of Spire that I feel wasn't quite as in-depth are the curse cards, and I agree with that. There's a couple relics in Spire that interact with curses, but they tend to be some of the worst relics in the game because the curses aren't frequent enough to be good for you to... for the relics to be reliably doing anything at all, quite frankly. So, for example, Omamori can block 2 curses, which can be very useful, but sometimes you get to the end of the run. We've had runs that started with Omamori on floor 1, and then we got to the end of the run, beat the heart, and Omamori still has 2 charges, because we never saw any time along the way where a curse was even offered once to us for any reason. And that's because Spire has no guaranteed curses anywhere. It'd be interesting if you could do things like take a curse at the end of a boss fight to get an extra rare relic or something. Or if there was a way to trade curses more reliably, like a room type that interacted with the curses you could see on the map. You could just plot to the curse room to get curses. I think that's also something in Spire that could have been explored on a little bit more. The map is broken down into unknown, merchant, treasure, rest, enemy, elite. 6 different room types. That's it. And there's very significant variation in what each of these contain, right? A treasure room is very different from a rest room, is very different from an enemy room in what they provide. But I think there's a lot of room for more than this 6. Anyway, let's try it. Let's see if we can force a curse deck. I think having a mummified hand is going to make that a lot more viable. But we're going to need to get our hands on some powers. What curse do we get? We got a shame. Okay, that's not too bad. Note that in our starting deck is this card Covet. Discard 1 card, draw 1 card. Not draw 1, discard 1. Discard 1, then draw 1. If you discard a curse with this card, the curse is exhausted. So we can actually permanently destroy the Covet if we want to. I'm going to go to through this shop. We may not... we're probably not going to remove the curse. What I'm looking to do is buy a power, as there's always a power for sale in a store. I want to do that. Another core mechanic to the Hermit is called Dead On. Dead On activates if the card is in the middle of your hand. And if you have an even number of cards in your hand, either middle card works. So with 6 cards in hand, the cards in 3 and 4 will activate their Dead On effects. You can manipulate whether a card is in the middle of your hand or not by playing other cards, or by discarding cards, or by drawing cards, all of which the Hermit can do. So it's kind of cool there. So currently we're... let's see, 11 plus 9 is 20. So 3 strikes won't kill this one. So I do need to give him the blip blap, so to speak. Bang. Take 9. Better than taking 13 or whatever we're about to take there. Get out of here, shame. I feel no shame. Has Slay the Relic ceased to function properly? It might, for the duration of our downfall experience here. It might. Get an early explosive potion, which is pretty good. And 3 common attacks. Ooh, I might be taking quick draw. Misfire says deal 13 to a random enemy and put a clumsy curse into your draw pile. Oof, it's like a wild strike, but it's randomly targeted for the same damage as wild strike. I don't think I like that card very much. Pistol Whip, 6 damage and 3 bruise. Bruise targets take more attack damage by a flat amount rather than by a percentage amount. So 3 bruise means 3 more attack damage taken. Pretty good card. Wears off at the end of the turn though. Or quick draw. Deal 9, draw 2 for 1. However, next turn, draw 1 less card. And upgrades to deal 11, draw 3. Next turn, draw less is pretty gnarly, but I'm going to take the front load. This is front load the card. We're going to give it a try. And there is a power relating to curses. That's exactly what I was looking for. This particular one is exceedingly strong. Shadow Cloak says, whenever you draw a curse, gain 6 block. Pretty hard to say no to that. That's what we came here for. What is this relic here? The Spyglass. If you end your turn concentrated, gain an additional energy next turn. That's right. Concentrated is a status effect the Hermit can gain. So I'll be buying that. Anything else that we can afford here? Not at all. Not even the on sale short fuse. Pretty cool card. 18 damage, costs 1 less per strike or defend played this turn. So you just draw it with a starter hand, and it's actually really good. Downfall is a community mod made for Slay the Spire. I think the devs have given it a shout out before, but it's definitely a mod. Oh man. And we get the curse event too. So we're going full curse build here. Like from floor 1. This is perfect. This area of the spire appears to be a graveyard. You carefully continue through when a strange, faint apparition stops you. It reaches out with both hands, apparently offering some sort of deal. You can tell the apparition is holding some sort of precious relic in each palm, but you can't make out what they are. Surely a harsh price is being asked in exchange. If we open the left box, we obtain either a Duvu doll or a Darkstone Puriapt, and then we're cursed twice with Hunted. An ethereal unplayable card. When drawn, add ethereal to all cards in your hand, meaning all of the cards in our hand will exhaust if we don't play them. That can actually be a good thing, because it can add ethereal to stuff like wounds or burns, or strikes or defends that you don't want, but it can also add ethereal to really important things like Apparition Plus, or your Wraith form, or your what have ya. But it can actually benefit us. Ultimately, all that exhausts, so we would have no curses. We'll have to get some curse generation. We open the right box. We get either a cursed key or a calling bell. It's extra cursed, meaning I think we get more curses than normal. Or we can chase away getting a blue candle so that we can exhaust curses ourselves. Is the ethereal permanent for when the next time the card is drawn? Yes, which makes it extra scary. Permanent for the whole fight. Oh, blue candle Memento. That's right? The blue candle causes you to take 1 damage when you play Memento. Bummer. Do you get to choose which? I don't believe so. I think I'm more tempted by the left box. I want the per curse benefit starting right now. Also, I would really like a Duvu doll. We'd be so strong with a Duvu doll. Ah, we get the Periept. Oh, that's right, and we can get more stuff from here. As soon as you class the artifact from the figure, darkness envelops the room. The specter speaks to you once more, his words appearing in your head without you ever hearing them. A wise choice. What do you say to another deal, friend? Take as many as you like. Random rare card, 5 max HP or 100 gold souls. Yes, the order was beneficial, and I knew it would be. So we got 12 max HP there. And I'm going to take 1 random rare card. Yeah, we can take as many as we want. Gambit. I don't want to take that many, though. Put 2 random attacks from your discard pile into your hand. They cost 1 less this turn. I love it. Alright, I think that's all we want. Oh yeah, we can only take each of these once as well. But I think that is as much as I want, realistically. So, that's a lot of curses. We're very cursed, but is that a bad thing when you've got Shadow Cloak? We go Strike. Snapshot gets dead on. Gambit puts them both back into my hand. I'd have to Memento now if I want Snapshot to be dead on. I guess I'll do that. That's a fun turn. $20. Determination. Whenever a debuff is applied to you, such as via doubt or shame, or our locket, gain 1 strength, and upgrades to be innate. I can take a second quick draw. Honestly, I think I want more copies of quick draw in this deck. This deck just wants to be able to draw all the powers immediately. And I'd like to go 3 elites, honestly. I think we can do it. Go up this way. Easy. Quick draw is a debuff too. Oh man. I had not considered that. That's cool. Get him. The blockening. Triple quick draw. Gestalt. Gain 2 rugged and 2 vulnerable. That's right. Rugged reduces the next instance of attack damage taken to 2. So it's kind of like a buffer of sorts. But it also makes you vulnerable. How's it going, Ellen Foyros? We've played a fair bit of Downfall before. I find that Downfall tends to create more broken and wacky runs than Vanilla Spire, although not by a huge margin. Of the character and content mods that I've played, Downfall is amongst the more enjoyable and balanced. How's it going, Aaron VDB? Rotating streak ended at 20. Our new world record for rotating streak. I'm going to take that just all. But I'm deeply tempted by triple quick draw. Also got a dad joke that I owe the crowd. What do you call a frog who always lies? An amphibian. He's fibbing. This exhausts, but does do the 5 damage right away. Might as well. Don't have to use it now, but I'm thinking the explosive potion is going to get used in this fight, because we need every advantage we can get. Also, yeah, here's a bad time for cards to be ethereal. We're gonna lose the memento unless I play it and take 10 additional damage. We'll lose the strike that I don't play. That's bad. That's bad. Oh wait, actually, retain trumps ethereal. I forgot about that as a keyword. Totally forgot about that. So playing the rugged means we'll take only 2 damage from these 2 attacks here. Kind of like two almost buffers. But not quite. They're the ethereal ones. Alright, things are going decently. Decently-ish. Dang. Didn't draw either of those, huh? It'll have to do. Okay, we get through the fight, we get Brass Tacks. Start each combat with 2 Metallicize, 2 block per turn. That's rather nice. Coalescence, block and retain. Hole up, block and gain weak ourself or enervate. An attack that gives energy and draw with Dead On. A little bit difficult to rely on Dead On with all these curses. Blammo Whammo, thanks for the tier 1 sub. Welcome to the Cozy Sub Club. Backstreet Skeeter says, I don't understand the rugged card. Makes enemies stronger, but you only take 2. Yeah, think of it like if Buffer Plus said gain 2 buffer, gain 2 vulnerable. It's better as long as you're not facing a multi-attack. Like it'll be a source of block. It can negate a turn. But if you're staring down a multi-attack, it's worse than nothing. Or too many enemies. I don't know that I want any of these cards. Next Elite's going to be pretty tricky, actually. Gestalt will help a lot. We just need damage, so I'm considering taking Innervate, but I don't think it's a very good damage card, so I'm not going to. Oh, jeez. No, actually. I'm not going to lose 27 of my 41 health to get 2 upgrades and then fight an Elite on 13 health. No, thank you. I will, however, get 2 relics in a row. First one being the Sundial. Every 3 times we shuffle the draw pile, gain 2 energy. Sure, there could be use there. Second one being Akabeko, making us do 8 more damage with our first attack. Hopefully that will be enough to let us kill the Gremlin Knob. We'll see. I'm going to use the Memento on turn 1. Like a good Hermit. I get to play Quick Draw Strike again. Maybe that's not a bad thing. Okay, well, we just block this, and then if I draw Gestalt, we'll be in really good shape here. Because I can just block the 2 big hits from the knob using that. Ah, heck. I did not, in fact, draw it. And therefore, ouch. At least we had some good block. Ooh. How's that for longest Gremlinob fight? No problem. Come out of it with 27 health. We get a potion. We now have an ancient tea set for extra energy on turn 1. And wow, here's an interesting set of options. Grudge. 9 damage to all enemies. Deals 2 more for all of your curse cards. So with, I wonder if that's current curses or starting curses. But we have 5, so this should be 19 to all enemies. There's also Final Canter. Current curses. Okay, so even better then. 21 to all enemies. Minus any bit of exhausted, which could be potentially all of them. Kind of weird. Final Canter. Retain, deal 13 damage for each curse in our hand. 0 cost, probably deals 26 or 39. Upgrades for 3 more per... What does this upgrade to? 3 more per curse. Wow. I think I want the Grudge. This offers area damage, which we currently lack a little bit. It's also reusable, unlike Final Canter. So I want to go Memento, then Defend, and now Snapshot has Dead On, which gives it block equal to the damage it deals, which is currently 19. 19 block, please. Thanks. Shoot him dead. Deal damage equal to your hand size. Roulette. Deal 18 damage to a random enemy. Discard your hand and then draw that many cards again. That's pretty powerful with Shadow Cloak. Kind of like a calculated gamble. But we're benefiting from curse draws. Let's give it a shot. I'll do it. What's the upgrade to Shadow Cloak? 9? Jeez, that's a large number. This upgrades to 3 cards. 1 turn of vulnerable. These are 11-3. Do I need the health? I don't think I do. Not 2. I'm gonna upgrade the cloak first. It's our best block source at the moment. We'd like to get more. Give me the grudge! Give me the grudge! Dang it! But why not? One time, please. Oh well, this is still exactly all of the block that I need, so we're fine. The blockening. Oops. So Grudge currently does 11 to all. With Weaken. That's pretty good still. For 1 energy, that's very good actually. Block and apply weak if dead on too. That seems like a pretty good block card. High Caliber does damage and adds a strike. 2 cards in 1. A little worried about our damage for Hexaghost. Maybe we need Wide Open then. To ensure that our damage is sufficient. I think we might. Alright, and that's going to exhaust if I don't play it, so probably want to go Memento Wide Open and then just let everything get destroyed. With the Rugged in play, I won't take damage for a while. Oh! That's how that works? I had no idea. That's so funny. So because, for the same reason Shame doesn't stay in your hand if you've got Runic Pyramid, Shame can't be exhausted by the ethereal property because it activates at the end of turn, which counts as playing it, and then it discards. That's great. So I could get Snapshot Block, but I don't need it, right? We have the rugged property. We'll just not take any damage here. Do I want to lose these attack cards? I'm okay losing Snapshot. Let's keep the strikes. I'm gonna be able to draw that again. Get rid of that. This is gonna get back Roulette for free? That seems pretty cool. Yeah, and then there's Curses to draw into. Let's do it. Nice. And I won't play Quick Draw, I'll just play the Strike. Keep the Memento. Now we use Memento to kill. Also would have full blocked that, too. Cool. Centennial Puzzle will be card draw the first time we take damage, and we have a Cultist Potion to get past the Hexaghost with, so I'm no longer worried about the boss. Cool. I'll be eagerly using this potion at the start of the boss combat. Still don't feel like I want a Coalescence, but maybe I should consider it more strongly. 23 health is the right number of health to have. Let's see, 2 vuln, or do we upgrade Grudge to slap in Act 2? Let's upgrade these quick draws, actually. I put them in because they were draw positive with the upgrade, mostly. Without the upgrade, they're just kind of like, yikes. So, willing to lose any or all of these? Let's keep the Snapshot around. Let's lose all this. Free roulette. Well, I won't say no to that. Yeah. Take exactly 1. Although that's going to cause the Haunted to make everything ethereal. I don't think I want that. Let's get rid of Shame. Right, I have to choose between Grudge, Gestalt, Quick Draw Plus. It's a little annoying. Just let's get this played. Use the Grudge. I'm already vulnerable, so no reason not to play this. Roulette will draw into the Doubt, which will give me block. Or I can Snapshot for block. Roulette will also give me 2 energy. I could exhaust the Doubt, but I'm not actually sure that I want to. Currently gives me a lot of block every time I draw it, you know? Heck it, let's just both be vulnerable forever. And pretend like it's good. Yeah. Oh god. 18, 20, 22. We're at 23. We currently live on 1 hit point. Terrifying. I guess I don't use the potion, because we'll be fine. Oh yeah, we have Rugged, actually. So we're taking more than that. Less than that, rather. 2 plus 9. Even better. Even better. Black Wind deals damage equal to our missing health. That could be up to a lot of... It's ethereal, though. It's kind of awkward. Reprieve. Already ethereal. Heal 12 once per combat. That's kind of nice. Or High Noon. Power. Whenever you play a strike or defend, draw a card. That's rather intriguing. Do we actually play that many strikes or defends? I don't think so. Upgrades to 1 cost. Like, Mummy Hand speaks for High Noon a little bit, but I don't think it's that good. I'm liking the Reprieve quite a lot, especially with this large amount of max health that we have. Upgrade of Black Wind is 1 cost. Upgrade of Reprieve is heal 15. Let's take the Reprieve. Oh my. And some serious choices. Choice 1, Astrolabe. Transform 3 cards and upgrade them. Choice 2, transform 8 cards, all of our strikes and defends. Usually I value Astrolabe at about twice. Like, double the number of transforms because they're getting upgraded. So Astrolabe is as good as Transform 6, but this is Transform 8, so 8 would be better than 6. However, our third option, the Classed Locket, replacing the old locket. The first time you draw a curse each turn, exhaust it and draw 2 cards. Upon pickup, obtain 2 additional curses, 2 additional injury curses. So we'll gain another 12 max health if I take this. It's also going to turn our curses into draw, but also auto-exhaust, which is not necessarily a good thing. Does go with the full curse build, though, you know? If we were to take Class Locket, feel like we would need curses generated in our deck somehow. Yeah, sure is a nice draw relic. Sure is nice going over 100 max health, too. All these strikes and defends, though. What if I transformed and upgraded 3 curses? Let's do full curse build. I want to do it. Never again. That's what they said last time. And that's what they'll say next time. Alright, let us go to store, since we are rich. How strong are we in combat? I haven't the foggiest idea. This will help, though. Heal me for 12. Do this first. Play this one, too. Oh, I love that Rugged is like buffer, except it actually works with the Centennial puzzle. That's good. If we don't get Shadow Cloak and Play now, we're going to have a problem. There it is. And that made Reprieve free. Best of all worlds. Okay. Now we're fine. Oh, drawing Haunted off the Centennial puzzle is actually good, because it only applies Ethereal to some of the stuff in our hand. That makes sense. Beautiful fight. Upgrade 2 random cards in your hand. Reduce the cost of a random card in your hand. Or another roulette. No, we don't want any of this. Not unupgraded, we don't. Sad Chaves, thanks for 7 months of support. How are the speed runs going? Currently taking a break with... with his Hermit run here. But the speed runes have been pretty successful, by and large. Pretty happy with them. So yeah, there's a lot of things I could do in this shop, but let me remind you that this deck contains... Interesting, curses are never at the end here. 7 curses, so this is 7 points of strength. 7. That's a big number. Yeah, Gurya, eat your heart out. Get absolutely blapped, my friends. Grudge deals 22. Let's take 2 more. That's the other thing about Rugged is that it doesn't reduce the damage to 0, so you still lose health. Not a lot of health, but... 0 cost, 5 block, apply 3 bruise to all enemies. Interesting. I like the free upgrade on it, but... Malice says, exhaust a card, deal 16. If you exhaust a curse, do it to all enemies. That's okay, but at 2 cost, I don't know. Take 1 more copy of Gestalt? Yeah, I will. Suspicious house. Traveling through the city, your ears are pierced by a shrill, inhuman cry coming from a nearby house. Upon investigation, you find an inhabitant of the city trying to silence a small serpentine creature trapped in a cage. Hey, what are you doing in my house? Get out. The cage critter is startled and hops back into a corner of its confinement. It clearly is not happy here. We can rescue the Snecko, gain young Snecko. Deal 5 damage to a random enemy at the start of your turn. But we get 1 Bewildered Curse, which is going to reroll the cost of cards in our hand. It's gaining a curse, so yeah, give me it. How many curses is too many? I don't think there is such a thing. You want it? Fine, it's not worth the trouble. With a frustrated sigh, the captor unlocks the cage and reaches in. With a surprising swiftness, the serpent bites his finger with all the strength its tiny jaw can muster. With a quick intervention, you punch the man, clearly knocking him out cold. Before he can retaliate against the critter, the creature happily crawls up to your hand when you offer it, and the 2 of you continue through the spire together. You shall call her Clementine. Bewilderingly adorable. So that's an event from the Downfall mod, and oh my goodness, they weren't kidding. The cuteness is real. Get him, Clementine. So how does this work? Oh yeah, we still muddled the hand, but that was actually a good thing. Get muddled, nerds. And then all this is ethereal. Goodbye. Not that one, Clementine. Actually, wait. Maybe that one. Got a reprieve to play? Noted. So don't play the quick draw. Grudge would kill. Play the snapshot. deck is amazing. Hey, a power. Start of your turn, concentrate. That's not a power we really want. Concentrate activates dead-on effects each turn without them being in the middle of the hand. It's actually not too bad. No holds barred. 22 damage and apply bruise to all enemies, but gain less energy next turn. I've been considering a couple of these dead-on cards. If I take aim. Let's take aim. Let's do it. Let's do it. And do we upgrade a card before the elite? Or do we visit the rest site after the elite? I want to upgrade Grudge going into this elite fight. Please make Grudge do infinity damage. Oh yeah, I also want the energy turn one. That's right. Wow, I didn't draw any of my curses. 25 damage. I've got so much energy. Blap you first. Then play this, this, and this. Get him, little snack. Oh dear. So what we've got here is an example of the rugged card backfiring. I'll take 2 + 2 + 16. I guess that's not necessarily backfiring, but... Discard it. Oof, that is extra bad. Thanks for that. Ouch. Big ouch. I want to draw those. Bye. Alright, we successfully navigated our Gremlin Leader fight. We get a just-in-time Matryoshka. Our next 2 chests will contain 2 relics. Maintenance. Strikes deal more damage this combat, gain 1 dex. This card costs more this combat. Interesting. Very interesting. We'd really like to find a couple Deadeye cards now. One that upgrades other stuff would be good. Man with an eye patch and a devilish grin strides up to you. Hey there, stranger. Interested in advancing science? I can make you stronger than any training or blessing. You're gonna need it if you're one of those heroes with a death wish. So we can gain Jax, trading hit points for strength. Could transform to or obtain the mutagenic strength relic, giving us more strength on turn 1. We could have 11 strength on turn 1 with Akabeko. It's pretty spicy. ISA 2485, what do you call a drug-making chemist that experiments on trees? A logmentor. I think what I'm going to do here is transform cards, and we're going to, as a couple of chat members are noting here, one option that we have is to transform curses, specifically the curses that are giving us the most trouble, which is this Bewildered and these Haunted. So I'll do one of each. Transforming curses guarantees that you get new curses, and in so doing, we activate the Darkstone Periapt again. By the way, this is a 48 max HP Darkstone Periapt, giving us 12 more max health. So now we have another Shame and a Parasite. Curses I'm much more okay with. Superb. I agree, sir. Superb. Am I going through that shop to fight the Burning Elite? I think yes. The answer is yes, I am. Do I want the upgrade or the enemy? I want the upgrade. More than 3 mangoes. Tricky's Bolster Rod. The first time you play a power card each combat, get 6 block and 1 strength. Cool. And we'll lose the tiny chest, gain the Sapphire Key. Even stronger now. Free block for the first power is pretty cool, too. I'm going to upgrade the vulnerable on the wide open card. Combo. Whenever you trigger a dead-on effect, add a random card with dead-on to your hand. That's kind of cool. Manifest. Gain 13 block, draw 2 curses. There's also Spite. Deal 5 damage twice. Draw 2 curses, aka 15 damage twice. Spite is really good. Spite's better than card remove here, probably. I can only get Spite or Manifest, but not both. I could do Manifest plus card remove. Virtue is also pretty cool. Reduce our debuffs. We're likely to be weak and frail a lot of the time. Yeah, Spite's both damage and block. I think Spite is the better card by quite a bit. It's just a question of, is it worth the additional money? I'm not sure. Draw 3 is the upgrade. Draw 3 curses, that is. Where's the other quick draw? Does Virtue still remove confusion? Ooh, good question. Probably. It's a debuff. My guess is yes. 46 damage to all enemies. Says Grudge. Make that 47. Absolute nonsense. Get him, little snack. Oh, but he's regenerating with equal proportion. Hold on, we've got a thingy to play. I intend to play it. Beautiful. Question card gives us more options at card rewards, which means we're likely to find more powers. Smoking Barrel. When you trigger a dead-on effect, your next attack deals 4 more damage. It's also a Desperado Plus, a card that doubles its damage every time you play it. We're looking for a card with a dead-on effect. Scavenge is one, letting us gain 5 gold. It's not a whole lot, but it is something. I think I'm going to skip all of these, personally. But we'll be skipping fewer cards in the future, now that we have Question Card. Yeah, we healed off of our Burning Elite. That's a pretty good sign, generally speaking. Add Ethereal to all of these, huh? All right. Spite. Fair enough. I'll take it. Another copy of Scavenge, otherwise, pass. Pass, pass, pass. Upgrade Covet to draw 1 more. It's actually a reasonable time to recall. Let's do that. I don't have that many good upgrades left. Alright, so for the champ fight, we have to be careful not to exhaust everything too quickly. I do want to get rid of some of these cards. Drawing will give me block, too. Perfect. Take 1. Still reduces rugged, right? Yeah. So, for example, I don't want to draw... What's that ethereal card? It's already gone? It's already gone. Not clear where it went to me, but it's already gone. Okay, cool. Could Gestalt again, or we can try to keep this rugged. It worked. I'll just be frail then. Don't mind me. We're going to run out of curses, though, over time, because we're automatically exhausting them. Right, that's what happened to the Ethereal card. Got exhausted by the class locket. I was a little confused there. Where did it go? No idea. I was completely at a loss. The answer is we just go ham here. Give the champ a proper blappin'. Note we've got 3 stacks of rugged, so we can just sort of ignore Champ's execute attempts. Concentrated is the red eye effect, which is guaranteeing us dead-on activations. Not that it does me any good here. No prob. That worked out beautifully. Are there cards that add curses during combat? Yes, we're hoping to see some of them soon. Overwhelming Power. That's also a debuff. Gain 3 energy, draw 3 cards. If you end your turn with 0 energy, lose health. That applies on every turn thereafter. Oh yeah, From Beyond. For each card in your exhaust pile, a random enemy loses 5 health. Shame it doesn't scale with our absurd strength, but could be otherwise powerful. I think it's a pretty decent time for Final Canter as well. Can From Beyond pass the Heart's Invincible? No. No, the Heart will still prevent itself from losing life. Let's go Overwhelming Power. I could still see this turning into a debuff build, and you better believe I'm going to take a Cursed Key. Maybe I should have taken the Tiny Chest after all. Gain energy every turn. If we open a non-boss chest, gain a curse. Oh no, not a curse. How horrible. What will I ever do with a curse? I want to fight 3 elites. I can't go to a shop. I guess that's fine, because I'm kind of poor anyway. 46 to all. That's so ridiculously absurd how much damage this does. Hey, another copy of Spite. I'll take that. I've seen so many copies of Take Aim. Player could be nice. 1 weak, 1 vuln. Don't have a real good way to apply that to enemies. Weak will make overwhelmingly powerful foes a lot easier to deal with. Let me grab that for now. So we get Overwhelming Power. If we end our turn with 0 energy, lose 4 HP. It's a debuff that applies to us. I should use Grudge there. Perfect. So we'll lose health at the end of the turn because of Overwhelming Power. Let's lose 4, notably, because Rugged only applies to unblocked attack damage. So there's another upside to Rugged. Get a fairy in a bottle. I might take that. I like the double power potions quite a lot. I think they're very valuable, but fairy in a bottle with this much max health is also pretty juicy. Pretty juicy. Flash powder is a permanent strength reduction. Let's take one of those. Upgrades to 2, right? Yeah. Make that a disarm plus. Leave the fairy on the ground. Sorry, fairy. You are not worthy. That's what I determined. Grudge. Freakingly destroyed, as they say. Dang. Double damage with Dead On. That's a very powerful card. Low profile gains additional block for each debuff we have. Take the headshot. Headshot. You come across shimmering water flowing endlessly from a fountain on a nearby wall, giving us the option to remove all of our curses, literally all of them, which arguably makes us a lot weaker, actually. This won't be the first time I ignore the Divine Fountain, but this is definitely one of the funniest times for this thing to show up. 8 free removes, Twitch chat. That's pretty good. But, my strength, you know? My block engine, my everything. Unsure of the nature of the water, you continue on your way. Parched. So thirsty. So thirsty. Camp it here? Let's camp it here. Yeah. 36 damage. Try it, fool. Get a Maw Bank, giving us money, money, money till we get to Act 4. Pretty happy with that. Adapt. At the start of your turn, you can exhaust a card to gain 8 block. Upgrade is 2 cost. Oh, nicely done, Phelee. Downfall bot compatibility. The power. That's cool. There's also a manifest here. Or virtue. Virtue seems like it might have a lot of use as well. Removing our own vulnerable, frail, and weak. What's the upgrade on this? 2. I'll take it. Virtue probably removes overwhelming power. Yes, it should. I'm gonna draw no cards next turn, and it's gonna suck. Yay! Let's gain Rugged so that I don't die. To drawing 3 cards. Actually, that wasn't too bad. You ever become vulnerable against transient? It's a scary thing. 90 damage. Behold, I do 40. So, what does Virtue reduce? Virtue reduces the draw reduction and the weaken. Oh, I didn't think about reducing the draw reduction from these quick draws. Oh, man. Cool. That's cool. Oh, yes, and you notice that it reduced the magnitude of the overwhelming power from 4 hit points to 3 hit points now, if we enter turn with 0 energy. Very cool. Oh yeah, stop doing that. Don't be silly. That's definitely something I gotta get out of the habit of, though. So there's combo again. Whenever you trigger a dead-on effect, add a random card with dead-on to your hand. Combos really nicely with Take Aim. Let's try it out. Let's try it out. See how often it actually does stuff for us. I, for one, am unsure. Uh-oh, there's going to be a curse if we open the chest? How daunting. Click. Writhe is guaranteed extra draw on turn 1. Ceramic Fish, unfortunately, a little bit late here, but we love the additional energy from Happy Flower. We're now at 54 max HP from the Darkstone Periapt. It's pretty cool. Uh-oh. My curses! No! Oh, those are saved. They're immune to ethereal. Ah! Easy. So then we Virtue. Remove the draw reduction. So we take no draw reduction from those cards now. Beautiful. Don't spend the last energy. Unless it kills. It does not. We get Deadeye. Dead-on gain 2 strength. I'll take it. The Ornamental Fan will now give us block for playing enough attacks. Dead Man's Hand. Discard your hand, add the 3 rarest cards from your draw pile to your hand. Interesting. Jacob Ripper says, speaking of curses, what is Ironclad's favorite attack when he curses? A swearing blow. Misfire makes curses. It's kind of a crap way to make curses, but I do need a way to make curses, so I'll take it. You first, actually. I will not be weakened. You're weakened. Determination. Whenever a debuff is applied to you, gain 1 strength. We've seen this a few times before. I'm definitely going to click on it now. Because we know how many debuffs are applied to us. Many debuffs. Many debuffs. Yes, damage me. Do it. Alright. Gestalt just kind of makes everything easy here. Still got Akabeko. Akabeka. That way? So I can quick draw a second time here? Might as well. We're only going to lose one of the drawdown. It's okay. Oh, I should have removed my weaken before I played all this attacks, though. Too many debuffs to keep track of, I tell ya. $80 damage headshot. Kerblam. Strike dummy makes our strikes do more damage. This says retain 3. That's pretty spicy. Give me that. Groove sharpness gives us 25 counter. It means deal 25 back to the next enemy that attacks us. That's decent, but not decent enough. This shop, however, is amazing. Don't want to know Memori, sadly. There's a decent curse generator. Spray and pray. Deal 4 damage to a random enemy 3 times. Put a doubt in the draw pile. So it's strength scaling and curse generation at the same time. And I think I do want to remove one of our basic defend cards. Just so we draw these less frequently. They're not as good as curses. Ouch. Arcade Diaz, thank you so much for the Prime sub. Welcome to the Cozy Sub Club. Welcome, welcome. Deadeye plus to gain more strength. Your next add-on effect this turn triggers twice. Or a Manifest for more curse draw. Give me the Manifest. This is a 42-card deck, although note that 9 of those cards are curses. Which is silly. That goes to draw down to 2. This gets retained. I actually wanted to upgrade the Purity card, the Virtue. Reduce each debuff by 2. Ooh, good question how that works with double damage. No idea. Okay, I just made a lot of important stuff ethereal, unfortunately. Can't do 3 more cards unless I Power Potion. stop there. Nice. No Curse's Straw. All that strength from the debuffs, though. Do you see that? The power. The overwhelming power. Headshot. Alright, Bird Nerd, you're next. I actually got Shadow Cloak early in the combat this time. Good job, me. $54 damage. Maybe I don't play Overwhelming Power. I think we can skip that one. Alright, well, I might as well play this if I'm going to remove it anyway. In the draw pile. Give it to me. Thank you. It's working. I love it. Square Rudy, thanks for the Prime sub. Welcome to the Cozy Sub Club. You're so welcome for all the content. Thanks for watching. Uh-oh. Oh. This turn's gonna hurt a bit. Actually, I have Rugged, right? We'll take 2. Never mind. This turn won't hurt at all. Hopefully I never played Power Overwhelming in the first place. It just works. When you think of it, voids are kind of like curses. GG. GG. Two thump, two thump, two thump. A deep pulsing dread can be felt throughout the room. Is this the heart of the spire, the source of all these curse cards? You reach for your holster, dealing 21-29. Hopefully to be a good year. We're going to get so much strength from the heart on turn 1. I love it. Anything I'd like to upgrade rather than... it doesn't even increase the number of hits. Can increase the number of curses drawn, maybe. I'll just take the heal 9. Medical Kit here would let me play status cards that are normally unplayable, getting rid of them, so that we can draw only our curses over and over again. I think I like that here quite a bit. What are these other relics? Broken Tooth. Whenever you beat an elite encounter, gain 1 strength at the start of each combat for the rest of the act. So, bonuses for the fights after the elites. Particularly helpful for defeating the boss after taking many elites. Or the Gemstone Gun. Upon pickup, choose 3 gems at the start of each combat. Gain a card with Retain, Exhaust, and each chosen gem socketed. Interesting. So you, like, build a card with some properties. Curious. Very curious. Well, I'm quite happy with double energy potion, medical kit, and 125 max health. I cannot wait to see what this gets us. Alright, spray and pray. Who are we targeting? This one. You got it. Dead. Look at all these curses. Here's a thumbnail for you. Yeah, good. Power overwhelming. Yes? I think the best way to do this without losing too many hit points. Currently, I take 9. And I can heal 12. That's good enough. With Reprieve. Oh, right. It's fine. Blue Candle lets us play our curse cards to lose 1 hit point and exhaust. A more fitting final relic I cannot personally imagine. Zach512, what does the Hermit like to order at a bar? A cloak and lager. How about that? Tempted here between quick draw and another shadow cloak. Suppose we want the extra big block per curse, probably. Is that every curse relic? I think it is. We truly got the ultimate curse build. So we do have Centennial. We play the Shadow Cloak first. What does the Hermit do to remove bugs at his local church? Spray and pray. Oof. Oh, that's right. We get blocked for playing the first power. That's correct. Double determination. Let's do it. And you? Triple determination. Yeah. Let's just do triple determination. Wouldn't you? Whenever debuff is applied, you gain 3 strength. Includes Gestalt. You're gonna make me vulnerable anyway. I'll make myself vulnerable. Plus 3 strength. Plus 3 more strength. Gamba. I'll then give you negative strength so the multi-hit doesn't do anything. That's perfect, actually. Play this? Sure. So multi-hit is 0. That means we can't waste our rugged on it. Get rid of this. Draw some curses? Yeah. Doubt you may make me stronger. This we just block with Rugged, I don't care. Let's get rid of Frail. There's no drawdown to get rid of. Really nice that Rugged doesn't apply to non-attack damage, so I can't lose it to the Beat of Death like I could buffer here. Easy. Spite does 63 damage twice, because we now have a 37 strength somehow. Like you do. Give me another curse. This is actually not ethereal. Be back for Gambit later. Alright, take aim. You've taken a little while to get here. I accept that. My Rugged. So each quick draw also gives me 3 strength because it is applying a debuff to me. It's absurd, right? Simply absurd. Our last Rugged goes away. GG, Mr. Hart. This headshot deals 174. Kerblam. GG. Hey there. If you enjoyed that video, watch this one next. And before you go, join us on Twitch and watch live. I'm there 5 days a week playing Slay the Spire, answering questions, and chilling with the community. Click the link in the description to follow right now. Ta-ta for now.